Everyone, this is just a quick warm-up exercise video, and these are things you could do before you go for a run, bike or a swim. It's especially good if it's a cold day outside, and also if you've been sitting or driving or working where you've been kind of a little bit more closed in. We want to open you out a little bit, get the blood flowing and get you ready for some more intense exercise. So to start off with, we're going to go through some gentle movements from the head down to the feet. And then we're going to do a little bit of yoga-based warm-up to activate some of the bigger muscle groups. So to start off with, just stand with your feet hip-width apart, kind of keep everything nice and loose, and we're just going to start with your neck. Obviously move very slowly and carefully with your neck, especially if it's a bit tight. We're going to start off by inhaling, and then exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest, and just feel a nice gentle stretch along the back of the neck. Inhale, lift the chin up, and take the chin towards the ceiling. And you can make this a deeper stretch by opening and closing your mouth, like this when you're in the stretch. And then slowly bring the chin back to center. Take the right ear towards the right shoulder, nice and gently. Try not to hunch the shoulders up, try and keep them nice and loose, and just feel a gentle stretch down the side of the neck, maybe into the upper shoulder. Lift the head to center, and then switch over to the other side. Be mindful that no two sides feel the same usually, so you might notice a little bit of a difference between the left and the right. It's totally normal. Come back to center. Now you can repeat that a few more times, or I'm going to move on to the shoulders so you could do the same. You can start with some shoulder rolls, just taking the shoulders up to the ears and around. Working into the shoulder, and then go forwards. So you can make these shoulder movements big or just small, kind of feeling out the shoulders, whatever feels good. And then come back to center, bring your fingertips to the shoulders, take the elbows out to the side, and do some circles with the elbows, making them again small or big, and then take the circles in the opposite direction, coming all the way back. Now I'm going to add in an extra step. This is for getting the arms warmed up as well. We're going to take the arms up overhead. Now you're going to take the right arm back, left arm forward, and you can also add some rotation into the trunk here a little bit. Just moving with the arms. Now you notice one arm's going backwards and forwards, and we're going to change direction. So this is great for coordination. It's great for warming up the whole upper body. And bring the arms all the way up and then down and bring them to your hips. Take the feet a little further apart. Keep the knees nice and loose, and we're going to do some hip circles. So go round from left to right, forward, back in a circular motion. Obviously make these small if your lower back feels a little tight, or you can make them big, and you may notice as you go forward you start to get into the hamstrings, and as you come back you get into the hip flexors. So just be mindful of that. Try and feel out any tight spots, just kind of helping to warm them up. Remember, this is just your warm up, so take it nice and easy and repeat and go in the other direction. So going round. And you can do these circles really slowly. You can kind of feel left to right if that feels better. And finish up back in center. Now we're going to shift the weight to your left leg and start spinning the right toes on the ground. This is to warm up the ankle, gets into the knee and the lower leg a little bit more. You can press the toes into the floor and then flex the foot forward and back. Kind of think of your foot rolling over the ground as you're running, or on the pedal in the bike, or even when you're kicking in the swim. And then switch to the other side again, do some small circles getting into the toes, the ankle, the knee, the lower leg. And then press the foot into the floor and go forward and back a couple of times. You might hear a few creaks and pops. It's just air escaping from the joints as you apply a little bit of pressure. And then come all the way back to center. Have a little shake out. And we're going to come to, it's a gentle lunge. So what we're going to do is an arrow lunge with a step up at the end. So just to prepare you. You're going to start with feet hip width apart. Inhale the arms up overhead. Inhale again. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Try not to hug the shoulders up. Try and keep them relaxed. And then step the right foot back. Stand up nice and tall here, and we're trying to open up this right hip flexor. As you inhale, you might find a nice deeper stretch. And as you exhale, we're going to come into this arrow lunge. So folding forward from the hips, keeping your back nice and flat, extending the arms forward, stretch through the fingertips and the back heel. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, arrow lunge. So as you do this, firm up the quad and the left glute to stabilize you. And you can also bring that foot back in a little closer if you feel a bit wobbly. So we're really using a whole body here. Inhale, come up. Repeat one more time. Arrow lunge. Inhale, come up. And then we're going to do the step up. You can bring the arms down, right leg step up, balance, come down. Okay, we'll repeat that on the other side. So inhale, arms up. Step the left foot back. Inhale, come to center and feel the hip flexor stretch on the other side now. Firm up this right leg, right glute. Exhale, arrow lunge. Stretch through the fingertips. Come up to center. Inhale. Exhale, arrow lunge. Nice long line all the way down through the back and the leg. Inhale, come up. And we'll do it one more time. Arrow lunge. Exhale, come up to center. And then to move out, we're going to step up with the left leg, bring the hands down, and come back to center. Have a little shake out. And you can obviously repeat those movements as much as you need and as much as you feel necessary. And I hope that you feel nice and warm. Thank you for joining us today in this video, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.